All good evening to everyone. For this session, we are going to take up the most important questions on Icse chemistry grade 10 and learning outcomes from this session, as you can see on your screen. So that we will be covering the most important questions which can be asked from Icse grade 10. Along with that, we would be further knowing about 10 commandments of life, which 3 or 4 we have covered in the last sessions. So more 5 or 6 would we like to cover today. So before starting the session, I would like to acknowledge the work done by the team for the preparation of the material and for the presentations. So that this is the app. So all the material which we are doing now, which we are taking our PDF, we are uploading there. In case some students are missing some of the portion, they can check the application. So one benefit I will say you that, like if you go to +1 also, if you go to +2 also, so material is present there in terms of YouTube, in terms of PDF. So our main focus is that students should get what they need. Instead of going here and there, they should get the maximum. Okay, so I would be taking a few questions, those who you are writing in the chat box. So this is some students, those who are not having the like Google Play Store, so then there's a method to download for iOS also. Okay, so without wasting much time, these are some of the links for the application. And now let us say my question to you, how you are feeling today, how you are feeling, so that we can start our topic. Yeah, a few questions you have written that we will take up. So yeah, okay, energetic, yes, this is the response we should have. So these were the 4 commandments which we have covered in the last classes. Don't give in without fight, that was the one. Second was that life is about growing and improving and getting better. And number 3 was Lord, I surrender. And 4, do not learn how to react, learn how to respond. So the order may be different, but these 4 we have covered. Let us take up this 4th again, because 4th was in the transit mode. So let us say 4th was life is about growing and improving and getting better. Means every day, each day, we need to improve. Whatever we know, tomorrow we should not do the same errors which we did last day. So this is about growing. When we grow when you learn from our mistakes. So this is all about the thought. So now the topic we are going to start is hydrogen chloride. So hydrogen chloride, some people will say hydrochloric acid, some people will say hydrogen chloride. Both are different. Hydrogen chloride is a gas, hydrochloric acid is a liquid. So these things we have to cover up. This is the syllabus. Whenever you are preparing, please see the syllabus, accordingly prepare. Syllabus, as per syllabus, if you prepare, it will be beneficial for you, right? If you will go without the syllabus, so you will not be able to serve the purpose. So key concept in this hydrogen chloride chapter is the preparation of HCl gas from concentrated sulfuric acid and sodium chloride. This is the first concept. Second concept is fountain experiment, what it represents. Mostly sometimes students will write solubility of hydrogen chloride in water. This is the absolutely right answer. But sometimes students do mention that it is about the acidic character of hydrogen chloride. So please remember, this is secondary. Primary answer is solubility of hydrogen chloride in water, which will help to gain the marks. Third key concept under this is properties of acids. So properties mean to say that physical or chemical could be. It could be corrosive property. It could be the typical acid property where metal react with acid to give hydrogen gas. The properties in terms that acid reaction with carbonate salt, acid reaction with sulfite salt, acid reaction with sulfide salt. So these are the properties. Along with that, neutralization reaction can be there. Acid plus base gives salt and water. So these are all properties which are there in the syllabus. Reactions of acid, which just now I have spoken, 4 things like neutralization, reaction with carbonate, reaction with sulfite, reaction with sulfide. So these are all reactions of acid. We will take up when questions will come, we will cover up. Then last point is testing. Testing of HCl gas. So we can test HCl gas by using the rod dipped in ammonia solution. So ammonia solution means ammonium hydroxide. When ammonium hydroxide comes in contact with hydrogen chloride, it will give dense white fumes. And so these are the concepts which we are going to use in our questions. So first and the foremost question is on your screen. So please read it and you can write in the chat box so that we can cover up. And okay, yeah, HCl, you are very nice, you have written HCl. So let us go next question. So we'll check the answer. Second is the acid on mixing with AgNO3 produces a white precipitate which is soluble in excess of ammonium hydroxide. So here some student has written nitric acid. Please check your answer. The acid on mixing with silver nitrate solution produces a white precipitate which is soluble in excess of ammonium hydroxide. So this is also HCl. But my next question to you is, this soluble salt is formed, we say it is soluble in ammonium hydroxide. What it is that which is soluble in ammonium hydroxide? Whether it is complex compound, whether it is double salt, whether it is, yeah, absolutely right answer. Some students already started the writing. It is a complex salt. So if you want to know that what salt it is, I am writing on the screen here. So it would be Ag, right, in the bracket. Yeah, Gitali has written already. So you can see the answer in the chat box. So some student has already written Ag, NH3 twice, and further to that Cl is there in the bracket outside. Cl is there in the outside the bracket. So got it? So the name of this compound is diamine silver chloride. Diamine silver chloride. This is a complex which is formed for this soluble nature. Okay. So please remember that this complex salt mostly are in the soluble form and it is in the square bracket, right? Next question we are going to take up is, yeah, so you can check your answer. Your answers are absolutely right. So please see 2 answers which we are going to, yeah, please check your, can you please note yourself, those who are there. So here you can see that first answer was hydrogen chloride gas, but the second is acid was asked. So you have to write the hydrochloric acid answer. So please don't write those answers which are not acceptable. Okay. When you write HCl, this is normally not the correct answer. HCl is, it can be a gas, it can be acid. So you have to write the name hydrochloric acid, right? So please check all these small things. Sometimes the marks does matter in that case. Now next question is, these are pertaining to the lab preparation of HCl gas. Write the equation for preparation mentioning the condition required, means preparation of HCl gas condition. Second is drying agent. Third is the state a precaution, safety precaution. So there are 3 questions in this question number 3. So you will be knowing this first question. So you know that HCl gas is prepared from which salt? Can you tell me this much only? Which salt is used to prepare? Sodium chloride. Okay, so better to write in the chat box so it is convenient for me. Sodium chloride. And what is the temperature condition required? Temperature is less than 200 or greater than 200. This is also very important. Temperature is less than 200 or greater than, it is below 200, right? Now drying agent used is, now question to you is whether concentrated sulfuric acid is used or calcium oxide is used. Concentrated sulfuric acid is used. Very nice, very good, very nice answers. And because you cannot use the because you cannot use lime like CaO. Why? Because it will react with acid. Okay, so that's the reason. Safety precaution. What could be the safety precaution in the preparation? Can you just write so that we can? Yeah, right. Calcium oxide is a base which can react with acid to form salt. Yes, this is the answer. Correct. Very good. Now, as it is written, the answer is flashing. So we can check what should be the answer. So here, temperature of the mixture is less than 200. Drying agent is concentrated sulfuric acid. State the safety precaution. Safety precaution, you can write so many, but one of that is temperature condition is there less than 200. Another, as you told that to prevent the back suction, we should provide inverted funnel arrangement. So all these answers are acceptable, provided it is in the right way. Okay, anti-suction devices, that's okay. Now next question to you is, because most of the question will come which we are talking now. Now see this question on your screen. Quicklime is not used to dry HCl gas because you have already written the answer. Because already written calcium oxide is alkaline in nature. Yes, very good, very nice. Now next question number 5. Question number 5 is state one appropriate observation. So please see the question. Copper sulfide is there. Sulfide. These things you should be very careful what is given, because sulfite is different, sulfide is different. Treated with dilute hydrochloric acid gas. So please see, you should not write here what is formed. Like for example, some students will write, sir, CuCl2 is formed. That is wrong. What they ask is, they ask observation. So you have to write the observation. So now which gas is released? Can you please tell? Gaurav, it is not sulfur dioxide, my dear. Copper sulfide. Copper sulfide will give H2S gas. So H2S gas, you have to write observation. You should not write H2S gas. You should write colorless rotten egg gas evolved, which turns moist lead acetate paper black. Got it? This should be your answer. Colorless rotten egg gas evolved, which turns moist lead acetate paper black. If you don't want to write moist lead acetate paper, you can write lead acetate solution black. So that is also acceptable. Okay, so please be careful about the observation based of questions. Okay, second is few drops of dilute hydrochloric acids are added to silver nitrate. This is very much clear to you. And please see the next part followed by addition of ammonium hydroxide. First part, I am sure that you are knowing that you will write curdy white precipitate is formed or white precipitates are formed, which is soluble in ammonium hydroxide. This is the answer. Please keep in mind whenever you are writing these answers. Please see on the screen. Now answers will be flashed there. Just check it out. The curdy white precipitate which dissolves in ammonium hydroxide. So sometimes this second part some students are not writing, so leading to loss of marks. Please be careful for that. Okay, moist lead acetate paper black means hydrogen sulfide gas which is colorless and rotten egg gas smell is there. Okay, so next question is on your screen now. Please see concentrated hydrochloric acid and potassium permanganate. So now before writing any reaction, I would like to ask you one question. Potassium permanganate is oxidizing agent or reducing agent? Last classes we have discussed in detail. KMnO4 is an oxidizing agent or reducing agent? Absolutely right answer. As I can see from the chat, students are writing the right answer. Now, if I say KMnO4 is oxidizing agent, it means HCl, hydrochloric acid, will be converted to what? Hydrochloric acid will be converted to what? Yes. Yes, everyone, I can get the answer on the screen. Chlorine gas. So now you can see on the, okay, yeah, this is the reaction. You can see on the screen KMnO4 when react with HCl, as you have told me, sir, chlorine will be out. So chlorine, if it is out, KMnO4 will give oxygen, hydrogen plus oxygen give water, and KMnO4 further decompose to give us MnCl2. So these are the products. Please see one more important point over here. Few reactions are having 4 products. Very few. If you take full ICSE grade 10 syllabus, you will find only few reactions which are having 4 products. So please remember that these reactions are different than others. So sometime we should not miss it out. Okay. So this is the reaction. We can balance it. And please remember, if this reaction will not be possible when HCl is dilute. It is only possible when HCl is concentrated. So this thing you have to keep in mind. Okay. Now the next question here is, sir. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, tell me.
Won't it be 5Cl2?
Okay, let me just check. I have maybe you are right. Let me see. If we are having 16 Cl here and 12 here, 14 to 16. I think it's so. Next question. In the lab preparation of hydrochloric acid, HCl gas is dissolved in water, right? Draw a diagram to show the arrangement used for the absorption of HCl in water. Normally, this diagram based questions, they have not asked for the last 5 years, but still the possibility is there. We cannot negate the possibility. Why is not such an arrangement necessary? Why is such an arrangement necessary? Give 2 reasons. Write the chemical equation for lab preparation of HCl gas when temperature is below 200 and above 200. So now I will flash the answers. First and the foremost diagram. I want to know from you that what is the role of empty flask here? What is the role of empty flask?
Back suction device.
No, that is fine. So if we say back suction, now inverted funnel is also there for back suction. That's okay. I do agree. What the function inverted funnel is providing, the same is provided by empty flask also. But why? Yeah. Correct. Now Roy has written rightly. In case some back suction happened also, then also that water will be retained in the empty bottle. So it won't go back into the chamber through the suction mode. So this is the main advantage of the that empty funnel. Okay. So the answer to other questions were inverted funnel arrangement. Why is necessary? To prevent the back suction, to make hydrochloric acid, and to prevent any accident. Okay, to prevent the back suction. Why such an arrangement? To make hydrochloric acid and prevent any accident. Okay, so main answer lies in the to prevent the back suction. This is the main answer. If you write that, you will get the marks. Next is reactions. So please do remember, if temperature is less than 200, then NaHSO4 is formed, and if temperature is greater than 200, then Na2SO4 is formed. So now someone, as earlier he was asking, sir, examples of acid salt, normal salt, complex salt. So here you can see NaHSO4, that is acid salt. Why acid salt? Because one cation is present, Na, along with that one extra H plus is also present. So then when a salt is possessing extra H plus, that salt is known as acid salt, right? Similarly, Na2SO4, it is not having any excess H plus, so that salt is normal salt, right? Okay, let us move ahead. Now this is the question. Diagram will be flashed to you very soon, and the question is, we have to find A and B, then we have to write the equation, then how we can check that gas jar is filled with the hydrogen chloride, and what is the method of collection, and what about the density of hydrogen chloride? This is the question, and the diagram is in front of you now, right? Yeah, absolutely right. Avoid explosion for the previous question. That's the right answer. Now only I could able to see the chat. Okay, so now this question is there. So answers for this question is, you have written already. Some student have already writing A, concentrated sulfuric acid. Yeah, absolutely right. So please remember that sometimes students are writing only sulfuric acid. If you write only sulfuric acid, your answers are not appropriate. Okay, you should write concentrated sulfuric acid and sodium chloride solution. If you're writing sodium chloride solution, it would be great. Okay, next part is the temperature less than 200 reaction we have to write. And the third question was that how we can check that gas jar is full of hydrogen chloride. You can bring a rod which is dipped in ammonium hydroxide solution, and which when brought near to the mouth of the collecting jar, it will give dense white fumes. So now, as the question was asked, what is the method of collection? It is, what is, if HCl is heavier than water, heavier than air, so then what happens is air will go up. So upward displacement of air, that should be the answer. I have missed over here, I have not written here. Upward displacement of air, and here the density is asked. So density, you can see in the chat box, Roy has written already the density, that is 18.25, which is 1.28 times than that of air. So now my question to you here is, if I want to calculate the vapor density, how to calculate? How to calculate vapor density of HCl? Roy has written 18.25. So how to calculate the vapor density? That's my question. What is the molecular weight of HCl? Yeah, right. Molecular weight is equal to 2 into vapor density. Molecular weight is equal to 2 into vapor density, and molecular weight is 36.5. Then vapor density will be 36.5 divided by 2. Very nice, very good answers. Okay, nice. We can go to the next question now. Okay, so this is the next question. Write a fully balanced chemical equation, red lead. Now can I get the answer? What is the formula of red lead? Can I get what is the formula of red lead? Pb3O4. Very nice Bhargav. Pb3O4. Pb3O4 is oxidizing agent or reducing agent? Can you please write? Pb3O4 is oxidizing agent or reducing agent? Yes, oxidizing agent. It means the same reaction will take place. HCl when react with Pb3O4, it will give us PbCl2, it will give water, it will give chlorine. Okay, so that's right. Magnesium is treated with dilute hydrochloric acid. You will get it is a typical acid. Typical acid always gives which gas? Typical acid will give which gas? Hydrogen gas. Yes, absolutely right answer. So please, you can see the screen and check the balancing. Sometime I may also do some error. So check it please. I think it's okay. 6, 8. Yeah, 8 chlorine. Yes. Fine. So let us move ahead for the next question. Now, if you go for the next question, the diagram is there on your screen. It is related with fountain experiment. Name the 2 gases which have studied, which can be used in this experiment. This experiment, which 2 gases can be possibly used? We can say HCl and ammonia. But when you are writing the answer, please don't write the formulas. You write the name, because they ask the name. You can write now in the chat box, no problem. But when you are writing in the exam, you should write the name. Okay. Common property. Common property is high solubility. Please do remember, sometimes some students they will write acidic property, basic property, acid. This is not the right answer. we should write about the high solubility of hydrogen chloride or high solubility of ammonia gas in water. This thing we should write, because this is all about fountain experiment. Okay, so now next question, you can see the answer here. Ammonia and hydrogen chloride, these are the two gases, and the answer is high solubility of ammonia or high solubility of HCl in water. Okay, now if you go with the next question, it is not necessary to write all these things, because it is very difficult for a general students to remember all these things, like 1 volume of water dissolves 7 volumes of oxygen, or because it's difficult to remember. But if you write that high solubility, that will work. Okay, if you can write, that's good. I am not saying that we should not write. Generally I am talking for average students. Okay, now of the two gases, ammonia and hydrogen chloride, which one is more dense, heavily dense? So any gas, if you don't know, you can even find by the formula. Molecular weight is equal to 2 into vapor density. Then this way also we can calculate. Okay, already you have written the answer. HCl is heavier. Okay, name the method of collection of this gas. What would be the method of collection of HCl gas? Because you know HCl is heavier. HCl will go down, and what will go up? Air will go up. Air will go up. Upward displacement of air. Okay, so this way we should remember. Give one example of reaction between above two gases which produces a solid substance. So this is very easy reaction. This is a neutralization reaction. Ammonia plus hydrogen chloride to form ammonium chloride. So this way we can write the reaction. Most of you have written the right answer in your chat box. Okay, so now next question we can take up is, you can see the question. Write balance equation for the reaction of dilute hydrochloric acid with each of the following. Now see, all the reactions which are there in the syllabus will cover in these 5 reactions. These reactions either can be asked from acid base chapter or here. It is almost same. Now in the first reaction, which gas will be evolved? Can you please write which gas will be evolved? Hydrogen. Yes, hydrogen. Second reaction, sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate, which gas and byproducts would be what? What would be byproducts? Carbon dioxide and water. Carbon dioxide and water. Third, tell me, ferrous sulfide, what would be byproduct? Ferrous sulfide byproduct would be, beta, Nag, you check it, beta, wrong. You should be, okay. Third reaction is H2S. Fourth reaction is sulfur dioxide. Please, I will tell you one thing. Whenever you are writing reaction, please check whether it is sulfide or sulfite. If it is sulfide, then H2S. If it is sulfite, then sulfur dioxide. Please keep in mind. Now the last reaction. I told you there are only few reaction which is having 4 products. Can you tell which reaction is the 4th product? Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 or number 5? Yeah. So 5th number is having the reaction which required 5 products. Please see the answers are there on your screen. Fe plus HCl give rise to FeCl2 and hydrogen. Sodium bicarbonate when react with HCl give NaCl, water, carbon dioxide. Okay. Next. Okay. Next is ferrous sulfide plus 2 HCl give rise to FeCl2 plus H2S. And the last is Na2S2O3 plus 2 HCl give rise to NaCl, water, sulfur dioxide and sulfur. So now sulfur, what is the color here? Can you tell what is the color of sulfur over here? What is the color of sulfur? Yellow. Okay, this sulfur is actually, it is not dissolved properly. It is known as colloidal sulfur basically. So it is acting as in the precipitate form also. So as already Karmakar written yellow PPT, so we should write about that. So yeah, that yellow PPT is formed and the gas is sulfur dioxide, which is colorless, suffocating. Okay, colorless, suffocating gas. And if you want to write about the conformation, we can even write it turns potassium dichromate solution from orange to green, or we can write it decolorizes KMNO4 purple to colorless. So all these things, observation questions we can write in observation question. Okay, now can you please now fill this the table? So which gas will come? Which gas will come over here? First is carbon dioxide. Okay, first carbon dioxide is the right answer. Second is hydrogen. Okay, fine, very good. Third would be what? Which gas? Third would be which gas? Third is chlorine gas. Okay, chlorine gas, nice. And what about last? Last which gas? It is H2S gas. Okay, very good, very nice answers. So if you are able to detect, because these questions will be coming in the exam, so you can simply say that this comes in the practical chemistry. Okay, now the last order. So calcium carbonate with HCl, the gas was carbon dioxide. Order will be orderless. And magnesium, hydrogen is there, hydrogen also orderless. Manganese plus HCl, chlorine, what would be the order? Can you please tell? Chlorine, pungent would be the order for chlorine. Chlorine will be having pungent order. And what about the last? Rotten egg gas smell. So you can see already student has written the answer. So you can check your answer. Carbon dioxide colorless, hydrogen odorless, chlorine pungent, and which one? Suffocating. Suffocating for what? Suffocating for what? SO2. SO2 we should write that you see what we have written. Suffocating chlorine we should avoid. Pungent word is appropriate more. Hydrogen sulfide will be rotten egg gas. This is more suffocating can be there for SO2. Okay, SO2 we can use suffocating. H2S suffocating we should avoid. H2S most the predominant gas is rotten egg gas is the more appropriate word. Suffocating we are using mostly for sulfur dioxide. Okay, you try in the lab that SO2 what is there, then you will identify what is suffocating. Okay, burning sulfur is also acceptable for SO2. Okay, now next is what must be added to sodium chloride to get hydrogen chloride. This is very simple. So please write concentrated sulfuric acid, not sulfuric acid. Okay, what would you see when the hydrogen chloride mixes with ammonia? This also you can see dense white fumes. And the last is manganese oxide 4. What is the formula?
Sir,
yeah.
Sir, in question number 15, it is mixing with ammonia, not ammonium hydroxide.
What would you see when ammonia? Better than also see ammonia plus HCl, it will give ammonium chloride, NH4Cl. Right?
Yes, sir.
Same only, no? NH3 plus HCl give NH4Cl.
Yes, sir. Yes,
right?
sir.
Same. Okay. Fine. Now next point is the next 16th question. Formula as you written correctly, MnO2 plus 4. So now MnO2 is also oxidizing agent, right? So same reaction, MnO2 plus HCl concentrated give rise to MnCl2, water and chlorine. The same, all the answers will be same. It means the reactions of concentrated HCl are important. Which are the reactions in the syllabus we have to cover? Actually, if you see the book, there are 4 reactions: KMNO4, MnO2 and Pb3O4. These are the 3 reactions. So try to cover that. Along with that, one bleaching powder is also there, but that never asked me mostly. So these oxidizing action of HCl, so MnO2, sorry, so that we should cover up. Okay, oxidizing action of KMNO4 means these are oxidizing agents. So fine. So please note that you should write concentrated in the first question. This is very important. Okay, students normally don't write that. Now, if you take up the next question, this 17th, these are the some hints given. So you have to write a substance containing both molecules and ions. Please tell the answer. Substance containing both molecules and ions. It is, just check it out. Yeah, dilute HCl, fine. Okay. And the two compounds whose aqueous solution gives white precipitate with hydrochloric acid. What would be the answer? Two compounds whose aqueous solution gives white precipitate with dilute hydrochloric acid. It is silver nitrate, okay, silver nitrate and lead nitrate. Yeah. So please remember, okay. So now this question is a question to, because some student they have given answer for HCl here. Some student they have given answer HCl. Now see, molecules and ions they asked. Molecules and ions in the term as ammonium chloride is having three types of bonds. Yeah, three types of bond. One is ammonium and chloride ions. What is the bond present between ammonium ion and chloride ions? Can you please tell? What are the bonds present in ammonium ions and chloride ions? No. Ammonium ions and chloride ions. Ammonium ions and chloride ions I am talking of. It is ionic. Yes, ionic. What is the bond present in ammonium ion? What bond is present in ammonium ion? Ammonium ion is coordinate. Now, what is the bond present in ammonia? Covalent. So that is the reason we say it contains all the three types of bond. So you should know ammonium ion and chloride ion. The bond formed is ionic. Ammonium coordinate, ammonia covalent. So this way we should know how the bonding takes place. Okay. So someone written ammonium nitrate, that also can be one of the answers. Same. Okay. If it is given there. Two compound whose aqueous solution give white precipitate. One is chlorine. Chlorine also can give white precipitate and silver nitrate also can give white precipitate. Two things were asked. Okay. Now. Okay. So answer we have to give from the solution. Lead nitrate also can give. Yes. Lead nitrate also can give with the hydrochloric acid white precipitate. Right, absolutely right answer. Now, how you are feeling? You are able to cover ammonia now? Great. Okay, nice. So that's the answer I usually seek from the student. So now the rule number 5, satisfied. Yes, good. Rule number 5 is focus on the good. Now, for example, now 30 students are present here. Here 25 students present. At least some students may got all the right answer. Some student may got 80% right answer. Some student may got 50% right answer. So we have to see that before attending the session, what we were, and after attending the session, we have little bit improve upon our knowledge. So focus on the good, like what good has entered into your life. So always focus on the good. Let us start with the next topic, that is ammonia. Ammonia syllabus lies here. So I am not reading the syllabus. You can refer your book to know more about the syllabus. Now the main point of understanding from this is, we can start from the very questions directly. The gas which is used as reducing agent to reduce copper oxide to copper, that is ammonia. Sir, in dilute HCl entire does not dissociate. See my dear, when you talk of dilute HCl, that is acid, and everyone knows acids are coming under strong electrolyte. and strong electrolyte means it contains only ions. Wherever you will read, the statement lies there. HCl is strong electrolyte. When you talk of hydrogen chloride gas, it will be considered as molecules. Okay, so that is the point. Fine. So hopefully, Roy, I have made it clear. Otherwise, we end of the session we will clear it. Okay. Next question is balanced chemical equation, lab preparation of ammonia from ammonium salts, reaction of ammonia with excess chlorine, reaction of ammonia with sulfuric acid, a reaction of warm water on magnesium nitrate. So please, we can just think first and then we can know. We know all students are knowing the reactions. You just see what are those reactions. Now, if I am talking of ammonium salt, you should think, name 3 ammonium salts. This way we should think. Ammonium 3 salts. 3 ammonium salts. Can we write in the chat box? 3 ammonium salts we can write in the chat box. 3 ammonium salts. One is ammonium chloride. That's right, done. Ammonium chloride, ammonium nitrate, ammonium nitrite. Okay, nice. Ammonium chloride, ammonium hydroxide. Beta, ammonium hydroxide is not a salt. Ammonium hydroxide is a base. Ammonium phosphate, ammonium sulfate. Yes, this is okay. Ammonium nitrate is okay. Fine. How to differentiate between dilute or concentrate? That we will take up. Okay. You can distinguish between dilute HCl and concentrated HCl by using those reactions which were given KMnO4, MnO2 and Pb3O4. Okay. Fine. So, Miss Idra Rani, I think hopefully this is clear to you that we can use the KMnO4 reactions, MnO2, Pb3O4 to differentiate between dilute and concentrated. Okay. So, ammonium chloride, ammonium nitrate and ammonium sulfate. Let us say this is the 3 areas. Now, the question may come like why ammonium nitrate is not used. This question can be there. Why ammonium nitrate is not used in the preparation of ammonia? So, the answer will be it is explosive. Yes, explosive. Okay, so explosive answer is the right answer. Okay, and the last reaction you can see. Now reactions I will flash on the screen because you know all these reactions. So please see. Okay, yeah, this is, sir, nitrate or nitrite of ammonia does not form ammonia, isn't it? Sir, nitrate or nitrite of ammonia does not form ammonia. Okay, so yeah, this is also right answer. Just Kirad has written the decomposition on heating. So this also takes place. There are 2 reasons, but if you write explosive nature, you will get full mark, and you need not to work more on other areas. Okay, so that is right. I am not saying it is wrong, but first focus should be on explosive. So now see the first question. So sometimes students are writing here, instead of calcium hydroxide, they are writing NaOH. Some students, they are writing here calcium hydroxide. Instead of that, they write NaOH. Is it right to write NaOH? Is it right to write NaOH? No. Yes. So already Bhupendra has given the answer. Deliquescent nature is there in NaOH. That's the why we should not write. Sometimes this question can be asked, why NaOH is not used? So deliquescent. So already you have told, you know all these things. It forms solid crust. No. This is not the right answer, my dear. The deliquescent nature, that is the right answer. Okay. Already student has written on the. Okay. Next is.
Then what is deliquescent nature?
Yeah. Deliquescent substance. What happens? We know efflorescent substance, deliquescent substance. Deliquescent substance, what it does? Efflorescent is losing water of crystallization. Deliquescent is gaining water. Moisture will be gained. So that's the reason. It absorbs moisture. So that's the reason. This deliquescent being deliquescent, we are not using that. Okay. So next part is, this reaction is very, very, very important. Very important reaction. Ammonia chlorine. Yeah, this is also right answer. Calcium hydroxide is cheap, but beta, go with very specific answer. That why, see, 2 areas are there. If they ask why sodium hydroxide is not used, the answer should be because of deliquescent. Why calcium hydroxide is used? Because it is cheap. So okay, so you should know what answer what question is asked, accordingly you have to give the answer. Okay, otherwise if you write both, no problem. Now next is reaction of ammonia with excess chlorine. So now you see, please remember this, I am giving you the fundamental. If chlorine is in excess, we will get ammonium chloride and nitrogen, right? If ammonia is in excess,
Nitrogen and
sorry, here the answer I think written wrong. Here
yes, sir.
I have written wrong answer. Here ammonia is in excess. If chlorine is in excess, we will be getting NCl3. Okay, here answer you should rectify. NCl3 should be the answer here, and HCl. Okay, sometime it happens NCl3 plus 3HCl. Okay, you are right. So already student is writing the right answer. Fine. So NCl3 plus 3HCl. This is the right answer. Now if chlorine is in if ammonia is in excess, then ammonium chloride and nitrogen will be formed. When ammonia is in excess, ammonium chloride and nitrogen, and if chlorine is in excess, NCl3 and HCl. And which is the yellow explosive liquid formed? What is the yellow explosive liquid formed? NCl3. NCl3 is yellow explosive liquid form. So now the next reaction, previously also one type of question came, ammonia plus HCl give rise to ammonium chloride. Similarly here also ammonia plus H2SO4 give ammonium sulfate. Okay, so the same answer type. Last reaction, magnesium nitride water. In this reaction, please don't forget to miss steam. Water, if it is cold water, this reaction will not take place. We should write warm water or steam. That is the must to write over here. Okay, these are small things which will help you to not lose 100 marks. So if you are aspiring for 100 marks, this small steam can create a problem for the 199. Okay, so this thing you have to keep in mind. These small things like chlorine excess, ammonia excess, heating, like see the reaction, lab preparation of ammonium salt, reaction is too expensive. Okay, that's fine. That's the not. We are not going to seek the commercial aspects. We want to see the technical aspects. So now for this reaction also, ammonium chloride plus calcium hydroxide, heating. Here heating is necessary. So some students, for example, miss heating. Teacher will try to avoid 100 marks. Okay, why is only magnesium and aluminium are used and not only other metals? Here beta, see, nitride of other metal, you tell which metal nitride is there. Nitride of magnesium and nitride will be mostly available here over there in this to produce ammonia. Okay, so that is the reason. Or sodium nitride and all that, these are highly explosive. That is the reason we are not using sodium and all that. Okay, so now, so next part is next reaction. Okay, next question, please see. Following questions are based on the preparation of ammonia gas. Explain why ammonium nitrate. This you have already told to me. Name the compound that is used as a drying agent. So what is the drying agent used in the preparation of ammonia? That is lime. Lime. Whenever name is asked, please write calcium oxide instead of CaO. If you are very much excited to write CaO, you write calcium oxide and the bracket you write CaO. Okay, so please write in the same manner. Okay, now how is ammonia gas collected? You know ammonia is lighter in nature. Ammonia is lighter. What will happen? Collected by downward displacement of air. So okay, air will go down, so that's the reason. And explain why it is not collected over water. So because it's highly soluble in water. So these are the answers. Upward displacement. How is ammonia gas collected? Ammonia is light. Downward displacement of air. Air downward will come now. Yeah, so please rectify this. This downward will come sometime. We are okay, this is there. Okay, so that's why I am not sending as such this PDF. I have to check each and everything and then send it. Okay, so this is done now, explosive and all that. Now next question. Okay, so this is the diagram. Name the gas collected in this jar. What is the gas collected? Ammonia. Ammonia is the gas collected. Very good, very nice. Write the balance equation for the preparation and how the gas is being collected. Name the drying agent. So these are the answers. You will be knowing these answers. I am not spending much time. You are knowing these answers. So these are the gas, ammonia, and the reaction here is given. I have mentioned heat here, so please don't forget that. Gas being collected, ammonia is, how is the gas being collected? This is ammonia is lighter, downward displacement of air will come. Okay, fine, I have done. Next, drying agent is calcium oxide, and how the fine gas is full, jar is full, so we have to use bring a rod dipped in concentrated hydrochloric acid. Sir, chlorine volume are not equal. Which volume? Which volume, beta? Can you unmute and ask? Chlorine volume. Which volume? I didn't get your answer.
So in the equation, chlorine volumes are not equal, sir. In the reactants and products.
Sorry. Yeah, correct. We should correct it. 2NH. So now check. 2 9 nitrogen and chlorine here okay, and nitrogen is okay. Calcium is fine. Oxygen check. 2 oxygen. Hydrogen 2. 4 2 10. 6 and 10. Now it's okay. Thank you. Yeah, balancing. Balancing we have to do, write the balance equation only. We have to write the balance equation only, otherwise you will not get marks. This is very important, very good approach you are following. We should check properly on the reactions. Thank you. Okay, so now next part is here I was telling concentrated hydrochloric acid we should write. Instead bring a rod dipped in concentrated hydrochloric acid, not hydrogen chloride, concentrated hydrochloric acid, and which give hydrochloric acid, not hydrogen chloride. Okay, although both will give reaction, but okay, hydrochloric acid.
Sir, why only concentrated we have to use?
Concentrated gives a reaction very fastly. That's the only way. Otherwise, no as such. Both are giving actually. It is dilute also gives, but normally the nomenclature we used is concentrated. It gives reaction fast, easily detectable. We can say that fumes, the intensity of fumes will be very high. Otherwise, it would be light. This is only the difference. Otherwise, no. Okay. So now, next point is this question. Ammonia can be obtained by adding water. Okay, answer you have written already. It is magnesium nitride, Mg3N2. And here next question, identify the following substance, alkaline gas, which gives densified fumes. This also you will give the right answer, I know. That is magnesium nitride you have given. And the next answer would be, okay, so already given that ammonia. Ammonia is the answer. Fine. Okay, now next question. So this question, these are the table is there, so you have to complete the table. So just no need to complete, I will ask few questions, you can ask. Tell me, Haber process, you know, hydrogen will be the inputs. Catalyst also you know. Whether we should write iron or finely divided iron.
Finely divided iron.
Finely divided iron we should write. And here equation everyone knows, output also everyone knows ammonia. We need not to just see. Okay, now next part is ammonia and air. Catalyst is platinum. Equation we have to write, but I want to know that nitric acid, everyone knows that Ostwald process there. So ammonia plus O2 give NO and water. So please remember 45-46. This is the reaction balancing method. Ammonia plus O2 give rise to NO and water. 45-46. See, very easy to remember this reaction to balance. Okay, the first step will be ammonia converted to NO. Second step is NO plus O2 give rise to NO2. Third step is NO2 plus O2 plus water gives HNO3. These are the three steps in the reaction to prepare nitric acid from ammonia and air. Okay, few more questions are coming from this part. So I am going to show the answers. These are the answers. You can see 45-46 I was talking of. 45-46. 4 ammonia, 5 oxygen, 4 NO, 6 water. Now please see, sometime they may ask high ratio of air is used. Why? Ammonia, here what is the ratio of ammonia and oxygen? 4:5.
3:1.
Here ratio, if you see mole ratio, 4:5 is there. So now they ask that ammonia air, what is the ratio required?
1:10.
Ammonia is 1. So now you have written 10:1. 10:1 will be the wrong answer. Whenever you are writing the answer, please mention there which term you are writing first. Like ammonia you are writing first or air. Air you are writing. Normally we are not writing air first. Okay, please keep in mind. In case you are writing also, you should mention air is to ammonia. If you are writing 10:1, if you are writing. But better is you write ammonia is to air 1:10. This is the way to write. So now as the question was asked, why high amount of air is used, you have written, some few of you already written the answer, that air contains only 21% oxygen. So 21 means 1/5. Only 1/5 is oxygen. That's why we need to add more oxygen there. So this is the point. Okay. Second point is oxygen is required in all the 3 chambers. These are the 2 areas why you are using the ratio ammonia air is 1:10. So please keep in mind all these things. Okay. So then contact process is used for sulfuric acid protection. Okay. Now this question, I think this question you will be able to solve. I will not say you to solve. Nitrogen plus metal. So everyone clear that it could be magnesium or it could be aluminium, and plus water reaction also you know, ammonia metal oxide. I want to know about this reaction. Can you tell me the C answer? Ammonia plus metal oxide, metal plus water and nitrogen. Which property is demonstrated in this reaction? Which property of ammonia? That is reducing. Reducing means metal oxide is changes into metal. Reduction is doing. Who is doing reduction? Ammonia. The property is reducing agent. So fine, this is the point we need to see. Okay. Now this question, burning. Please see, there are 2 different. These reactions are very important. Everyone please see carefully. There are 2 reactions which seems to be similar but actually different. Now first reaction, burning is there. Burning of ammonia in oxygen. Second is oxidation. Normally burning is also oxidation, but there is no catalyst. Here catalyst is there. Previous slide. Okay. Yeah. Please check. Yeah. Karmakar. Yes, check. Any other doubt is there? Okay. Thank you. Now, so write equations for the following reaction. Burning of ammonia in oxygen. So here you can see the reaction I am showing you. These are the 2 reactions. Ammonia plus O2 gives N2 and water. Okay. So here for 45-46 that was of catalytic. But if you talk of burning, then ammonia, O2, N2 and water. N2 and water. And what is the flame color here? Can anyone write flame color? Sometime observation question is coming. What do you observe when ammonia is burned in presence of oxygen? Greenish yellow. It's actually, please, that if green is given, then also you will get marks. But don't write yellow. Yellow will be wrong. Greenish yellow, right. Green is also right. But if you write yellow, wrong. So please keep in mind. Okay. So these are small things, ICSE examinations. So we will complete within 5-10 minutes. Don't worry. Okay. What would you see in the catalyst used and all that? I think you will do that. And this question was there, red hot copper, red hot one. Why it glows, catalyst glow red hot? Because the reaction is exothermic. Okay. Because council made correction. What correction? Okay, leave it. That what I want to say is either greenish yellow you write or green write. That's all. Don't go for others. If you want to go, your wish. Okay. Now because reaction takes place at high temperature, means reaction is exothermic. Reaction at high temperature, not reaction is exothermic. You write. That's better. Okay. Exothermic reaction. High temperature, not. This is not the appropriate word. Reaction is exothermic. Okay. So this way we have to write. Reaction is exothermic. Fine, because sometimes somebody is editing, will do error. Okay, exothermic we have to write. Okay, next is the method Ostwald process. So, sir, in metallurgy in alloys, all percentage of element we need to remember. No. So you should remember only main elements. Main elements like, for example, duralumin, aluminium and magnesium. So this way. Bronze means copper and tin. Brass, copper and zinc. Like that you remember, that is sufficient. Application, remember, application, property. Okay, use. Yeah, this is, we are going to close 1 or 2 slides only maximum. What do your ammonia gas bubbled through lead litmus solution? Okay, this is done. And ammonium chloride mixed with sodium hydroxide. So these are the answers. Okay, so these are, I feel this is done. Okay, so see, this last reaction, it is good reaction. This is the reaction which will take place, but don't mention this reaction in the method of preparation of ammonia. Okay, you have to write only the reaction with calcium hydroxide. Okay, so please keep in mind. Now, what is your feeling now? How you are feeling? So we have covered ammonia and HCl only with 1 hour. So 1 hour we took. This much time is there. So we could not able to cover nitric acid. We will cover in the next session. We are having many slides of nitric acid. So it was nice talking to you. And I would like to say, I will put all these things in the application. You can download there. And so other thing also you will find there, if you go and search different folders, you will find the very selected YouTube videos. And if physics, we have put there so many YouTube videos which are very nice for you. Okay, means numerical based. So check that. Okay. So now these were there. If someone has not downloaded the app, you can download. Even though I can put the link in the chat box also. And one group is also there. If you know that, you can join the group also, because sometimes directly I am sending the message in the group. Okay. But now I will just check your answers, responses. Just wait for 1 or 2 minutes. So okay. So thank you to everyone for being here. Now you can ask any question. Whatever the question you have asked, I will just reply. Okay. So thank you. Now I will stop presenting. I will ask your question if some. Good night.